Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be doing a review and basically how to set up the Apple AirPods Pro. And the point of this video is to inform you and give you a better idea whether or not you should buy the AirPods Pro. Now, if you want, I can tell you right away, if you have an Apple device, iPad, iPhone, or a laptop, MacBook, any Apple device really, the AirPods Pro are probably the best headphones you can get for the Apple ecosystem. Period. That being said, I want to tell you how to set them up. So, how to set up your AirPods. You open the cap and place the AirPods near the iPhone. And then the iPhone will come with a screen and you will see a picture of the AirPods, and basically you tap on it and you tap on that picture and that connects the AirPods. Now, let's say you have an Android or you need to repair the AirPods. Then, in this case, you tap and hold the button on the back of the case until the light begins to blink white. After the light begins to blink white, you go to the Bluetooth settings on your phone or your device, you find the AirPods Pro, and you pair them. Now you are connected. A little information on the AirPods Pro. If you have Apple Music, I recommend Apple Music, especially if you're in the Apple ecosystem. Well, obviously, that's the only way you can use it is if you're in the Apple ecosystem. But Apple Music has something called high-res, lossless, and lossless. They also have something called Apple Digital Master. Now, most audio compression techniques lose some amount of data contained in the original source file. Lossless compression is a form of compression that preserves all the original data. That being said, lossless isn't offered through a Bluetooth connection, hence AAC is only available for the Apple AirPods Pro. What is AAC? Let me tell you what AAC is. AAC compression. AAC stands for Advanced Audio Coding. It's an audio coding standard for lossy digital audio compression. Hey, lossy means it's not lossless, but generally, it says here, it's supposed to be the successor to the MP3 format. So AAC generally achieves a higher sound quality. So you get up to 48 full bandwidth, 96 kilohertz of audio channels. Anyway, that's what you're going to be hearing when you use the Apple AirPods Pro. Now, if you're using something like their, what is it called? Their HomePod minis, then you'll get lossless audio listening to Apple Music. And it sounds good. I have that too. Alright. The good news is that AAC and lossless are virtually indistinguishable from another, unless you're like an audiophile or audio engineer whose job is solely to distinguish quality music. Still, I think the AirPods Pro are the best Bluetooth headphones you can get. Period. Now, I want to tell you how to switch from audio noise cancellation, ANC, to the, what is it called, when you can hear, it's like a speaker, you can hear things around you. The way you do it is you hold the stem and you press the indentation for about 2 seconds, or until you actually audibly hear the switch. Now, another thing you can do with it is if you tap the indentation once, it will play, pause, whatever you're listening to or watching. This works for YouTube videos as well. Also, if you pull out an earbud while listening to music or watching a YouTube video, it will pause the video or music you're listening to. Lastly, I want to tell you how to update the firmware. Currently, the most up-to-date firmware is 4C165. Let me triple check that for you. Triple check. Go to Bluetooth, AirPods Pro. 4C165 is the most up-to-date firmware as of the recording of this video. Okay. If your audio firmware version is anything other than that, then you're gonna need to update your AirPods. And unfortunately, the only way to update it is if you have an Apple device, specifically an iPhone. Now what you do is you make sure that your case is connected to power. You want to make sure your pods are having some... You want to make sure that your case is connected to power. You want to make sure that it has some sort of power connection connected to it with the power. There's power. You connect the case to a power. The power is connected to the case. The case is connected to power. Power in the case, in the case, in the power, in the power, in the case, in the case, in the power, in the power, in the case, in the case, in the power. How much more? How can I say this more without saying connect the case to the power? You want to make sure your AirPods have a charge. So, what you want to do is connect the case to the cable that it came with and put it to a power outlet. Now, after you connect it, you want to make sure that your phone is connected to Wi-Fi so that you have a steady signal to the ether or the internet, basically. Now, once you have your case connected to the power, your phone connected to Wi-Fi, you want to connect your AirPods to your iPhone through Bluetooth. And so when you do that, you want to, so you open the case where the headphones are being shown. Make sure the AirPods are still left inside the case and that the case is just opened. You want to navigate to settings on your iPhone. You want to navigate to Bluetooth. And then once you're in Bluetooth, you're going to want to look for the AirPods Pro. Make sure you're connected. Again, click on the I next to the AirPods Pro. And then after you click on the I, you want to scroll down to the firmware. And you're going to look at the firmware. If it's anything other than 4C165, then from when I recorded this, that's the latest update. Then you need to update your AirPods. So basically, now that your phone is connected to your AirPods, you've done everything you can to ensure it'll get updated. And it'll update on its own, so you have to basically wait. Now, I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for it to update because it takes a while. It can take about 10 minutes or more. Varying factors. I'm not sure what the factors are. I just know that it might take more. So be patient. What I did is I just made sure it was connected to the Wi-Fi, make sure it was connected to the power, and made sure that they were connected to each other. The phone was connected to the AirPods. And, I gave it about 10 minutes and it, wasn't updating. I was like, what's going on? Why isn't it updating? And then, the next day I check on it and it's already updated and I didn't even do anything. I just left it connected. So just make sure it's connected to your phone. Your iPhone. That's just I can't repeat myself more. I can't be more precise than that. That's how you update your AirPods. And again, that's it. But if I were to say, should you get these headphones or not, compared to the new Apple AirPods, third generation, that look like AirPods Pro, these have a better seal because you can actually change the size of the buds on your ear. And you can't do that with the other ones. These are sweat and water resistant, though I would not submerge them. Or if you're a super sweaty person when you go to the gym, I would not, take my chances. I would rather do the AirPods. I'm sorry. If you're a super sweaty person at the gym, you sweat a lot and it's a condition that you talk to your doctor. I'm sorry for laughing about that. So if you're a super sweaty person and it's a condition that you talk to your doctor about and you're getting treatment for it, then maybe don't wear them. But if you're just a normal, person that gets pretty sweaty, but it's not like you're drenching them in water, then you're good to go. You're good to go. Though, if you want to work out with headphones, I actually recommend the Beats Pro, Power Beats Pro by Apple, because they have the whole thing here. I have them here. Check it out. Here. They have the whole thing, this thing that you can just slip and it doesn't go anywhere. And that's why I recommend those. The only thing I hate about this is the case is so big. So if you don't want to carry light when you're going to the gym, you can't carry this big old case with you. You have to take them out ahead of time, like in the car. Put the headphones on, pair them, and then leave the case in the car while you have your headphones on. While the AirPods Pro, you can bring them, and they stay in your ear, but not as well as these. If you have any questions on this review, feel free to comment in the comment section, and I will do my best to give you a precise and adequate answer. If I cannot answer it, I will direct you to a source where you can find the answer you're looking for. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's anything else you'd like me to review or talk about, leave it in the comments again, and I will do my best to cater to that. And I'm here for you. This is my thing. This is what I do, and I enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everything is joyful and that there's joy in your life. Is there joy in your life? I hope so. And that's it. You have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, whatever it is. Make sure it's good. And this is me signing out. Peace.